The good news continues today as spot silver prices hit an all-time high, as does the news for Silver North Resources with their Haldane project in the Yukon delivering some very impressive high silver grades. Here to tell me more about it is Jason Weber, the president and CEO. Jason, it's great to see you. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing very well. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, and bumper grades for you, bumper day for the spot silver price. Mate, let's get into the announcement that you have put out today on the 13th of January in Australian time. Final two holes are in for your Haldane project. Mate, take me through some of these numbers.
Yeah, we a great. Yeah, you kind of hit the nail on the head there. You know, silver at all-time high today, and we put out 9.1 meters of 428 grams per ton silver with 0.73 grams per ton gold. So, fantastic result from one of the last two holes to be released from our 2025 Haldane program. So, yeah, just long and the short is Haldane continues to produce good results over very nice widths. So we're really happy with the outcome of that program and really excited, looking forward to the next one.
Before we get to what the next program looks like, you raised money just before Christmas. Tell me, what do these funds enable you to do for this year?
Well, really, it allows us to get a jump on planning next year's program. So even before we had these results in hand, we were already reaching out to contractors for next year's program. So or this year's program, I guess now it's reach out to drill contractors as well as geophysical contractors. So that in hindsight was probably maybe one of the most important things we'll do this year in with respect to just how busy these contractors are already expecting to be. We've heard from a number that they're going to be as busy as they were back in 2007. So that's the busiest year that we'll have seen in 20 almost 20 years. So what it really does is gives us the ability to go out, secure these contracts, so that we can, one, get a program in, but two, start when it makes sense for us as far as weather conditions.
For all those who are finding it's their first time in mining markets, 2007 was pretty much the start of a roaring bull market in commodities. So that's a very interesting tidbit that you've left me there with, Jason. But let's bring it back to the Haldane project. Now, a phrase I probably overuse is desktop geology. Obviously, you've got the data in and you're in the process of contextualizing what that means for the Haldane project overall. But you alluded to further exploration. So what does that program look like for the rest of the year now that you've got the cash to make it happen?
Yeah, like it's a funny thing because you're already planning next year's program without having all the results in, but just based on what we're seeing, the strength of the structure that hosts the mineralization at Haldane, some of the trends we're seeing, like it looks like we need to be going deeper on these targets. That's where we're seeing the best grade. So that's gives us enough that we can start putting together what would the ideal program look like in 2026. And for us, that's kind of two drills going all summer. That would be kind of in the neighborhood of 5,000 meters of drilling. Most of that at the main fault where the 2025 program was, but also having some meterage left or set aside to test some of the ideas we have on the other targets that also look very good. So that's kind of the basis of it. And then really what we'd like to do is start the year, say in March, if we can, mid-March, do an airborne geophysical survey just to help sort out some of the structural architecture. Obviously, these veins, their orientation relies heavily on the structures present, and we would benefit greatly from having that architecture more apparent to us through a geophysical survey. So we'd want to start that early. That maybe gives us a chance to interpret that and use that to refine drill targeting for the startup, say in late May, early June.
Jason, congratulations on this news once again. Silver is looking strong, as is the Haldane project. Thank you so much for today's update, and I look forward to future ones.
Great to be on as always. Thanks very much.